All right, so this is going to be most likely a two-part video showing you the back office and how to customize and do parties and all of that stuff because I only have 15 minutes and that cuts me off. So potentially look for a second video. However, this is going to be your bloom, which is basically your Agnes and Dora back office. So it's very simple to navigate, but I'll kind of do a rundown of it for you. So you have the tabs here up at the top that you can click on, or if you scroll down, you can see them as well here. Um, so inventory is where you can look at your inventory and manage that, add and take away. Parties is where you can create a party link. Customers, you can see your customer information here. I don't actually use this yet. It's probably going to be more valuable once we actually have invoicing. Currently we don't, but you can see customer information here. Most of my customer information currently is in PayPal. I think some people use even GoDaddy. Orders, you can see your customer orders, which also right here you can see the blinking 8. I have 8 orders right now that have just come through, so you can see that as well up there. Website, this is where you can customize your website that you see on the customer end, which is this here. You can customize all of these here, the blinking bar at the top, and then all of the pictures and information that you see here are completely customizable. So that is where you will see it in here. BizConnect, now this is actually technically, I guess, BizConnect is your back office. This is going to be your party site, Bloom office. So I won't show you BizConnect. That I'll have to do in a different video. We'll start with inventory. So once you get your initial inventory, you're going to want to click on your inventory. Now there's 2 ways to load your inventory. I don't personally choose to do it the other way just because there's more room for error, but you would simply just go into My Orders and find the order that you received, and it'll allow you to, there will be a button up here at the top like this, and it says Import Orders, and if you click on that, it'll, I think, let you pick and choose what to import, and it'll automatically load it to your site. Again, I don't know if it works 100%, but I know that I work 100%. So physically doing it myself, I know that there's less room for error. So you can do either way. So here's your inventory. Once you start loading it, you'll be able to see your inventory. You can search by styles over here on the side. You can type it in and search by style, like pullover. You can search that way. Or, yeah, those are the only 2 ways. Styles over here or type it in. If you want to add product for the first time, you'll just simply add product if it's not already in your inventory, and you'll just type in. So we'll type in pullover here. You hit search, and all of the pullover options that you have are here. You would just click on it, and then you would type, or you would click on the size, add or subtract, and then hit save, and then you just pop out of it when you're done. And then you could do the next one. It's super easy. Just go in here, select the one that you want, add it, and then when you're done, you can go all the way back to inventory, and it will show up here. And then here you can also add and subtract if you got more, if you just sold one in-house or whatever, you could go in here and you could take it out of your inventory. Once you get your inventory loaded and you want to get your party set up, you would go in, computer's a little slow here, would go in and set, actually let's go to inventory. There's one more thing I wanted to show you here. When people start making orders, you can see what's in people's carts. So you can go to My Inventory Status. And over here on the side, you'll see the name, so the styles that people are carting, and whether or not they've checked out. So these are all purchased, so they've checked out. The day it was added to my site, I think, the date I added, when they checked out, and who it is, and I can view their cart or their purchase here. So this is individual, not by cart. So you can see all of the stuff over here on this side that's been carted or purchased. So if you go to, let's see, 3/4 sleeve, dark mauve modal, Joplin. I'm not sure what size. I could open it, but we will just leave that. I'll show you what happens when I try to take that out of my inventory when it's already been purchased, so that you can see what that looks like. Internet is so slow. Come on. Okay, all right. So I think, I don't know, we'll just start taking out. Okay, so there, that's what it'll do. So if you try to take it out of inventory and it's been purchased, that's what it'll say. It says you can't remove it because it's been purchased. If it hadn't been purchased, you could take it out like that. But I want to make sure that I don't forget it. There you go. So that's it. That is how you add and subtract inventory, and you can see what's in people's carts. All right, so now we're going to create a party. So creating a party, again, is really simple. You just click here, create party. Once you create a party, your parties will be shown here. You can archive parties. So parties that were old, you can archive them to get them off your page. But we'll go up here and we'll create a new party. So there's so many different ways that you can create a party and customize it. So you'll just want to do it for, you know, how you like to do it. So get in here. Don't be scared to like click around and try things. So the name of the party is, that's what will show up at the top when you click on shop. The name of the party is this right here, shop all the things. That is the name of this party. So that is what this will link with. The link, when you type in shop, you see down here it populates, and that will be the link that goes to it. I don't know if you can customize it. I haven't tried. It's just always been the same, but you might be able to try. That would be something that you could just dink around with. You can keep party open permanently, or you can set dates. Open party at a specific time or close party at a specific time. So those are great for hostess parties, or like if you're launching items at a specific time, you could use that too. If you're launching them into a link that's already been created, though, you have to actually add items to the party and then hit save at that specific time, which I will show you how to do that. You can add a host here. I haven't actually done that because I don't do hostess parties, so that's something that you're probably just gonna have to play around with yourself. I wish I could teach you that. I can't. Party homepage. So if you put this party homepage, you'll have to make sure that you selected, where is it? Oh, I think once you actually make the party, you have more options, which is strange. Yeah, you do. So let's hit save, because you'll have more options once you actually start a party. I haven't created a new party in a while. Okay, so now we're going to go down here to shop, and we're going to edit it. Yep, okay, here's the more options. I don't know why. So now you can add a picture to your party homepage if you want. So the party homepage is going to be this homepage. I have it this, but you can set it up to be whatever. It would put the text, I believe, up here above this, all this pretty customizable stuff. So if you want to say anything to your party guests, you can. I choose not to. So that's what that would be. And you would want to make sure that you select it. You can allow porch pickup or not. I do, but this is a party I'm not using. Pre-party message. So if your party hasn't started yet, because you have selected dates on it, this would be the message that shows before the party goes live. Your home page would be what shows once it is live, and then your post-party message down here would be once it ends, what it'll show on that home page. So keep that in mind. Now, once you actually have a party selected or party created, what you will want to do, and this is what new reps sometimes get hung up on, is I added my inventory to my site. Why isn't it showing up on my party? You actually have to go in here and now select the products that you want on that party link. So for me, I don't always have my entire inventory up on my site at all times. Some people do. If you want it to include all of your inventory, you would just select include all of the inventory, and it'll always be on. So whenever you load new inventory into your site right here, it will automatically put it into any link that you have this selected. So because I want to control when I launch stuff, I would go in here and I would unselect all, and I would go in here and select exactly what I want to show in my party, in this specific party. So once I go through my entire inventory and it's by alphabet, or it's alphabetical, you'll go all the way to the bottom and you have to make sure that you hit save. If you don't hit save, it will not add it to the site. Okay, so let me just add one more thing, just so that there's something on the site. So once you hit save, you can actually view the party as a customer, so you can see what it'll look like to them, which, believe it or not, is actually valuable to see what the customer sees on occasion, because sometimes you're gonna be like, wow, I really didn't know I didn't have this many in this style or whatever. So this is a customer view, what it'll look like, that party. All right, so that is a party. And then you can actually, now how do I go back? Let's click the back button. I can't because my video recorder thing is in front of it. Let's try. There we go. Okay, so customers, it'll give you all your customer information. I'm not going to open it just because I want to limit the customer information seen on this. But again, I don't use that too much quite yet. Orders. This is where you're going to see all of these orders that come through. So once you click it, up here, you can see all the orders that have come through in the last few minutes. If comments are, you can see comments too. Once you click on it, it'll go to 0, I believe, or maybe not. Guess it's a little slow today. But you can select status, so you can see order placed, invoice, paid, shipped. You can see what status. You can search by that. Or you can filter by party, which is so awesome. If you have hostess parties, this is a great way to do it by hostess party. And see, I didn't know I had a VIP party still. Anyways, you can search it by party, and then you can do totals to figure out hostess benefits and whatnot. So you can do by entries, and then you can search by name if you want, and then it would pop up. So I'll show you one here. You'll see the information that shows up here. If I were to click on this, I'll show you. Oh, I think I have checked out on my own party site before. So I will show you what one looks like if I can find myself. Trying to find a rep that I can use as an example. Nope, I know one. As we sit here and waste time. There we go. Kelly's one of my girls. Okay, so here's her information. I would, oh, you know what? It's going to show her address. Nope, I want to do. All right, so it would show information like email, phone number. It would show their address down there, what they ordered. You'll see it in picture view, the price, all of that information. It's super self-explanatory, so I don't really have to show you guys too much of that. Website will do customizing in the next video, but that's, yeah, I mean, that's the basics of your back office as far as Bloom goes. So at the top, I guess these ones, you'll see Bloom Tours, Our Story, some other stuff. When we have pre-orders, this is where you'll go to make a pre-order. This is again where you can do these same buttons over here. They pop up here, and then this is where you can get to your account stuff. Again, Rep Connect, but this is where you can see your orders, your pre-orders, and upload your W-9 once you begin. So that is that. In the next one, we will do website.